What's going on, guys? This is Alex over here at My Freedom Smokes, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new kit we've gotten in, the Apro22 Kit from, to be honest, it's probably Youde. They just probably say Youde. This really did surprise me because we've gotten quite a few of the little, all-in-one pen style vapes, and they usually perform pretty well. I usually recommend them for people that are, trying to kick a habit or, aren't quite sure about the vaping experience. This one, on the other hand, it really actually performs quite well to the point where even veteran users are going to be pretty impressed with the performance. So before we go any further into that, let's go ahead and take a look inside the box. You're going to get your all-in-one unit. A coil is not pre-installed, so you have to put one in, but it does come with an additional coil. And on the inside, you get your micro USB charging cable, because this is an internal battery, no external 18650s or 2700s needed. You just plug it in right here on the side. You got a 50-50 chance to get it right, get it wrong 100% of the time. Just like so, and you can charge it up while using it. Speaking of using it, the firing button is actually located on the bottom, and it's seated in a little bit. That way, just putting it down hard on a table is not going to start activating it. I personally really like this, though I have ran into issues before where I'm hitting it and it feels like it cuts off even though it's still clicked in. I don't think that would be something that would be a constant issue. I've only ran into it a couple times, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't let you guys know. Filling it is super easy. Most of these you kind of wind up getting confused going, okay, is it a twist off, this, that, and the other? They put a little guide on here. Simply just push against your drip tip in the direction it's pointing, and you have access to filling up the tank. Got your fill hole right here, and of course your windows on both sides. That way you can keep an eye on how much is getting filled in. Now, one thing I will say about this unit that's pretty common among most of these sub-ohm kits is it seems to really drink up the juice. More or less when I first started using it, it felt like after a couple puffs I had to refill it. After using it for a few days, I have noticed that it does still deplete the liquid pretty quickly, but I seem to get a little bit more puff out of it. So it may have just been a situation where the coil really takes a lot of liquid to get fully primed. So that is one thing to take into consideration. If you've got a special reserve of liquids that you like dripping, you may not want to use it in this simply because it's going to burn through it really quick. Changing out the coil is extremely easy. These two do separate. Most of the little all-in-one kits don't separate because there's really no need. But these guys figured out a nicer way to replace the coils in it. So there is a little cut right here, so you can grab and twist just like this. And you've got your coil right here. Now I'm not going to pull it out because I've got liquid in here and it's going to spill all over the table. Easiest thing in the world, just grab it by the bottom here and you're going to pull it right out. It's kind of similar to those the iSub coils where you unscrewed the bottom and then you just pulled the coil out and put it back in. Same thing with the T18 and the T22s, same kind of concept. Once you're complete, you just want to screw this right back on. Again, there's no need to ever really disconnect the tank from the battery unless you're changing out the coil. You can't charge the battery through an ego charger. You do have to use the micro USB. Out of 10, I really would rate this kit probably a 7.5, 8. It's not the absolute best all-in-one kit on the market. I do feel that there are some better, but this one does really shine in the fact that the battery seems to be pretty strong. A lot of these all-in-one kits, when I go to take a good hit, I don't seem to get a lot on the output, which for me personally is fine, but working with these different units, I've kind of gotten an idea of how a certain battery should perform looking at the stats and the type of coil with it. And looking at everything provided with this is one of probably the better ones we've gotten. Really good. If you have any questions about this product whatsoever, feel free to leave a comment below. And make sure and follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. We love connecting with our customers. And make sure and tag us with your hand checks. #VapeMFS. We'll retweet you and we'll repost you on our Instagram page. So if you want to have a chance at that, hit us up. So until next time, thank you for vaping.